Mic check, 1 2 1 2. All right, so you just want us to just toss the mic back and forth? Crap. Okay. All right, so what we can do is I'll have us be like the play-by-play, and then like for big moments, like for every timeout, I'll give the mic over to you. Because unfortunately, I don't know what happened, man. For one side, the other one does not one at all. So if we talk to each other, it's just going to sound one-sided. Hello and welcome everyone to another segment of Varsity Sports Show Las Vegas edition. This week's Las Vegas Sports Show of the week. Is Coral Academy versus Slam Academy here. I am Diego Fernandez, and on my right-hand side is Quentin Wilson. Slam Academy versus Coral Academy, there's a lot of things to talk about here. We could talk about how both teams are currently in the fight's midst of the playoffs. Currently, right now, the Bulls are 11-14, while the Falcons are 12-8. League-wise, they both have done fantastic, both over 500, with the Bulls being 7-4 and the Falcons being 5-6. As for non-league, the Bulls have definitely taken a stride here, being 1-2. As for the Falcons, taking care of business during non-league events, being 4-1. Both home and away, both teams have 6-3. The Bulls are 6-3 away. As for the Falcons, they'll be 6-3 at home. And the other side, flip side, the Bulls were 4-6 on the home, while as the Falcons were 6-5 on the road. For the starters here for tonight for Coral Academy, we got Armand Badoui, the center here, a senior. Number 2, Tanner Gorell, forward as also a senior. Number 3, Drew Norris, a senior as well. Lucas Hamilton, also a senior. And of course, Kaluka Ayu, also a senior. We were talking here to Coach Orinas earlier here today, saying that this is a senior night, so he wanted to honor all the senior players. As for rotation, we're going to have Jaden Orinas, Michael Phillips, and Nico Lee as rotational big-time components. Going over to the other side of the ball for the other starting lineup for the Bulls, we got Andre Cade as a senior. We got Lincoln Paulson, a senior. Elijah Young, a sophomore. Baron Bracken, a senior. And Noah Tomlin, a senior as well. Coach Littlefield has been excited for this team's offense and this team's defense to really see the matchup here. Quite a couple weeks back in December, folks, if you can remember that, the Bulls did take on this matchup and did win. They won the game 55-42. 65.3 points is the average scoring for the Bulls, and as for the Falcons, it's 55.6 points. Rebounds-wise, the Bulls average about 32. As for the Falcons, they average 27. For assists here, the Bulls do average about 12 assists a game. As for the Falcons, 0.7. Steals a game, 17. And as for the Falcons, 7. Turn off the broadcast.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2. Mic check, mic check. We are here at Coral Academy as they face off against Slam. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Wait, I have it. We're feeling pretty good. You know, tonight is senior night for Coral Academy, so they're really motivated. They're really hyped to get this last win for the regular season before playoffs.
Absolutely here. And speaking about playoffs, these are two teams that have been fighting for their chance into the playoff spot. Kind of a shit go up and down when it comes to the road and away as well, but they are here and they're absolute for the absolute action. What are some key standouts here for both of these teams here as far as this matchup will be for tonight?
Well, last time these teams faced off, you know, Slam Academy got a pretty convincing win. They won by 15 points. So they're probably, I talked to Coach right before the game. He kind of just said they're going to stick to the same similar things that they did last game, which is kind of just forcing turnovers. And I talked to Coach for Coral Academy as well, and he said that is one thing that they struggled with, and making sure that they play defense and play hard as a team.
Coral Academy here not only is it a special game for them, but it's also senior night. So with that, they're honoring their senior players by starting all 5 of their seniors with rotation in some of the other matches. For Coral Academy, number 1, Alana center here. And for number 2, we got Taylor Burrell. We got number 3, Drew Norris. We have number 11, Lucas Anderson. And number 34, Whoever Aid. All seniors here. But they are still going to have Coach Aranas said the rotational guys are going to be Jaden Aranas, guard. We're going to have Michael Trey Phelps as the junior and Nico Lee as the other senior for the night. Coach Aranas really wanted to make it known that he wanted to honor his guys for tonight. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I talked to him right before the game, and he said he really supports all these seniors, and he's been with these guys for 5 years now, and he's just so proud of those guys and really wants them to succeed and finish the year strong.
As for the Bulls here, Coach, we're about to tip off here. We'll talk about the starting lineup for the Chisholm a little bit here. Lights out electricity as this stadium is sold out. Fans were trying to pick up a seat. Pick up yours as well. Grab some popcorn and enjoy another segment of Varsity Sports. As we have Coral Academy starting off the ball. Coral Academy passing it back and forth with electricity in the air. Coming into the left-hand side of the court. Coming over. Almost for an interception. But he got out of the way. Stepping over. Back over the Bulls' ball.
And Baron Bracken with the steal there.
Bulls now with the ball. Keeping the action as tensifying as possible. Leading the action back and forth. Moving it around. Going in for a quick layup. And it's good. First of the night by the Bulls.
And that was a quick turnover there by Coral Academy, so that's something that Coach talked about. He really wants to clean up, so he really wants to make sure that doesn't happen throughout the game.
Coral Academy Falcons really not trying to leave an answer here. Trying to start off their first possession here with some points. Bulls answering it right back here. Going back and forth with a 2-2 at 6:50 and remaining on the clock. Back and forth on the action as they're tossing it over to the guys. Bulls for a corner right-handed three. And almost goes in. He gets a rebound. Forced that points there by none other than Noah Tomlin.
Yeah, Noah Tomlin is no joke to be played with in the paint. He gets a lot of boards for his team and a lot of putbacks as well.
Coral Academy trying to answer back with a punch down. Defensive play there by Andre Kai.
Another tip pass by Slam. They're really locking in on defense, and Coral Academy really needs to tune in and make sure every pass counts.
Every pass that counts here for as the time counting down for the playoffs is in action and the whistle is blown.
And Slam with another forced turnover there. That's already 2 within the first 2 minutes of the game.
I know defense was a national aggression here, but if they keep on doing that, they're going to put themselves into trouble. Slam Academy back out there, trying to move the muscle. Double teamed, and it seems like they lost the ball.
And there seemed to be a quick foul on Coral Academy. Slam inbounds the ball from their baseline. Noah Tomlin with the ball. Quick pass to Andre Cade. Euro step in. Oh, for the foul. And one for Andre Cade.
Andre Cade going in for that in-one. Doing fantastic here for tonight. 6:09 and counting remaining. As now
And then Cade makes his way back to the line. Now, Cade has been leading his team this year in points. He's been averaging 18 points for the season.
As free throws are coming in here, 6 and less. It is senior night for Coral Academy. Electrifying, as you can hear from the students of Coral Academy. And another miss! Roger Cade is now 0-2 on the line for tonight. Try to make it 1 and 3. Still currently up by 4 points. Try to make it 5 here. And it is good. 1 for 3 of the night. Currently scored 2 for 7 with 6 and remaining. Ball's right here. They bust it over. Ball's on the way. Pass it over. 2 and 4. Going to the jumper. Hands it over. Corner 3. Slices it back. Going back up for the corner. Right-handed 3. And it's no good. But no more. Score. Got to be able to cover the ball. Pass it over to the left-handed side. By 2 of 5:30 and less remaining. Doesn't matter because the steal almost happened, but Slam makes sure to keep their ball together. Andre Cade coming up for the jumper, and it is good. Making it up to by 4 again.
Yes, and Cade has 5 of their 9 points right now. And
as the ball keeps on moving back and forth here, Coral Academy's trying to make an answer for an attempted 3. Rebounded here. The rebounds have been crucial for Slam Academy to keep up the 4-point deficit. With another right-handed side 3, and it's no good. Doesn't matter though. Slam Academy almost fumbled with the ball. Almost and tumbled.
we have a really exciting matchup here, folks. And turnover on Slam Academy as Coral Academy brings up the ball now. And early in this matchup, they've been starting off with a full court press. Well, Tanner Guerrero just hit his second 3 of the game, so that was really huge for them to stop the bleeding. But Slam Academy is And it is Coral Academy's ball as they inbound on their side. Aranis with the inbound. And Eamon in the post as he goes up with the wild shot, no good. Noah Tomlin with the rebound as he pushes up with Lincoln Paulson on the right wing. Noah Tomlin up top with the ball. Oh, forced turnover by, Lucas Hamilton loses the ball as he turns it over. As Elijah Young now brings it up. Pushed off to the corner. Andre Cade with a three. No good, a little bit short on that one. Lucas Hamilton pushing the ball left-hand side as he makes his way to the basket. Kick out to three for no good by Tanner Gurrell. Andre Cade with the, as he makes his way back to the line. And Cade with another and one basket. Let's hope he can convert the and one here as he has struggled from the line tonight as he's gone 1 for 5. And another turnover by Coral Academy. They just have to really make sure that they reduce those turnovers if they want to get back into this game. And Cade makes his way back to the line again this quarter. Andre Cade is 1 for 7 at the free throw line tonight, and so that is really not good signs for him. And as he gets subbed out right now for Oscar Valenciano. And what we haven't seen really from Coral Academy is them really get to the line this game. You know, comparison of who's gone to the line more, Slam Academy has definitely gotten to the line more. So really, they're really hoping they can force their way to the line, get some easy points for them to get back into this game. And there seems to be a foul on the ground by Slam Academy as Coral Academy inbounds. And another turnover there by Coral Academy. And it seems like Coral Academy is coming back with a full court press of their own to really put the pressure on Slam. Hopefully force some turnovers, and as they did right there. And Jaden Aranas with the ball up top. Hand off to Lucas Hamilton. And another turnover by Coral Academy there. Score is still 10-26, Slam's way with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left until halftime. And they force another turnover as Drew Norris gets the ball. Dish off pass to Lucas Hamilton. Oh, no good. And as a travel is called. Another turnover by Coral Academy. Now, Coral Academy is getting the steals that they want. They just cannot convert off of those, and they're turning the ball as well still. It's foul on Dylan Bacot of Slam Academy as Coral Academy inbounds the ball. And Slam is coming back with the full court press. And what a nice Euro step by Drew Norris there to convert the layup, and way to get back on defense and get the deflected pass there. Yes, Coral Academy definitely needs some motivation here to, really get them going and see if you can turn the tide here. And that was a tough layup by Oscar Valenciano right there as he contorted his body to make sure he got the angle correctly. And another turnover by Coral Academy. It's been the same story so far in this game as they just struggle to hold on to the ball. And there was a foul on Noah Tomlin, an off-ball foul, as that is a turnover for them as Coral Academy gets the ball back. Score is 28-12 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left until halftime. And Jaden Aronis is inbounding the ball right now as he passes it to Lucas Hamilton. Lucas Hamilton with the ball. Arenas up top. Lucas Hamilton on the right wing. Trying to make his way to the paint. Oh, and the foul. Blocking foul by Andre Cade. And Lucas Hamilton will be going to the line for two. And Lucas Hamilton with his first free throw of the night. And that one is no good as that just misses on the right-hand side. And Nico Lee subbing it in for Michael Phillips. Now Hamilton with the second free throw of the night here. And that one is good. He's 1 for 2 from the line. And Coral Academy back to the full court press as Andre Cade with a lob pass down court to Baron Bracken. Off to Oscar Valenciano. Cade with the ball up top. Setting up the offense now. Cade with the isolation. Oh, as he loses the ball, gets it right back, and he goes up for a layup. And that is good by Andre Cade. Almost forced a turnover there by Coral Academy, but he just got it back. coaches are not happy about that call. Valenciano making his way to the line again for the night. As you can see, the crowd is really not happy about that last call. They really felt like that should have been a charge. And Valenciano with his first free throw attempt. And that one is no good. Scores 30-13, slams away with about a minute 23 left in this game. Or until second quarter, I mean. Second free throw is up. And that one is no good as well. I guess you could say ball does not lie. As Tanner Gorell makes his way up with the reverse. No good by him. Elijah Young bringing up the ball now. Hand off to Cade up top. Cade makes his way to the basket, acrobatic lip, and another finesse finish by Andre Cade. He has been forcing his way to the paint and going up with the most acrobatic layups. And as we have a timeout by Coral Academy, we will be back. As we come back, scores 32-13, slams wave. Coral Academy up ball. Another turnover. And jump ball. And it is slams ball from the jump. But yeah, as I was saying, scores 32-13, still slams away. As we have about a little bit under a minute until halftime here. And it seems like the call was reversed. It is white. It is Coral Academy's ball. Coral Academy has been struggling with Slam's full court press as they've been just turning the ball over consistently throughout this game. Lucas Hamilton with the corner pass to Nico Lee as he makes his way for the floater. A little strong there as Lincoln Paulson gets the rebound. Andre Cade bringing up the ball slowly. As he drives to the paint. And he was looking for a foul there as Arenas brings up the ball for Coral Academy with a nice spin move. Dish off pass to... On a travel call on Lucas Hamilton off the spin move there. And it seems like the fans are not happy about that one as well. It is Slams ball with about 18 seconds left in this quarter until halftime. Young bringing up the ball now, hopefully to get the last shot of this quarter. As he works iso ball, making his way to the paint. Dish off pass to Lincoln Paulson. Kickoff to Valenciano with a three. No good. And that will close off the second quarter. Now again, score is 32-13, Slams way, and we have another half still to play as the teams go to halftime.
I'm Olivia Hansen from the Grand Canyon University, bringing you your 58th Super Bowl preview. This Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Arizona time, the 49ers will face the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. The biggest question this time of the week is injuries. As of Wednesday, February 7th, here are the most notable injuries reported. The 49ers have only marked one player as questionable, defensive tackle Kalia Davids, due to an ankle injury. That being said, it is noteworthy that tight end George Kittle didn't practice at all last week due to a toe injury. Kittle claims that he will be good to go. In addition to this, cornerback Ambry Thomas suffered an ankle injury in the NFC Championship game, and like Kittle, is day-to-day. Compared to the 49ers' one, the Chiefs have officially marked 3 players as questionable. Left guard, Joe Thuney with a pectoral injury, wide receiver, Sky Moore with a knee, and offensive tackle, Prince Tega Wanagu with a quad injury. In addition to these questionable 3, defensive end Charles Omenihu suffered a torn ACL in the AFC Championship and has been officially ruled out for the Super Bowl. Aside from injuries, this is clearly a very unconventional matchup when it comes to quarterback. On one side, you have Patrick Mahomes, 2022 NFL overall MVP, who will be playing in his 3rd Super Bowl in just the last 4 years. On the other side, you have Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, who was the 262nd pick in the 2022 draft, who is still on a rookie contract. This being said, both teams are experienced Super Bowl teams. The Chiefs have been in 6 Super Bowls and the 49ers 7. We have a very interesting matchup coming this Sunday. I'm Olivia Hansen, reporting for the Varsity Sports Show.
Every morning, Texas Southern University students come together in the rec center to hoop.
I'm going to say it's been a big role in my life because it helps me be able to work with other people as far as people that I like and also people that I don't like, and also just building bonds with different people.
Sophomore Anthony Henry feels like he's formed a brotherhood here.
Meeting new people, it'd be easy to form bonds up in here. Like, just because you see another person hooping and y'all go hoop together, y'all cool the next day or something like that, y'all become like hoop brothers.
As for senior Jameer Scott, he has learned a lot from his time here on this court.
Basketball is something that just keeps you developed as a person, you know. In life, you could look at basketball as a game of life. You know, you may have your days where you make your shots, and then you may have your days where you miss everything. But it's just the fact that, you know, you have that passion and love for the game to come back the next day and keep going.
The basketball court here at TSU's Rec Center will continue to form relationships that will last a lifetime. Reporting from the campus of Texas Southern University, Bradley Clark, the Varsity Sports Show.
I'm Mason Collins, here with Varsity Sports, reporting to you on ASU basketball. After a win against USC on January 20th, the Sun Devils were sitting at the top of the Pac-12 standings with an overall record of 11-7. Since then, the Devils have lost their last 4 games. They suffered 2 road losses to Oregon and Oregon State, then lost the last 2 games at home to Cal and Stanford. The last 4 games, the team hasn't been shooting the ball well at just 38.9% from the field. But all teams go through good and bad weeks shooting the ball. What's concerning about this team right now is not playing consistent basketball throughout 40 minutes. There have been plenty of moments during this stretch where Arizona State has played well. Against Oregon, the team was leading the whole first half. Against Stanford, the Devils were winning up until the final 2 minutes of the game. But some of these scoring runs teams have been able to put on ASU are just difficult for the Devils to recover from. Oregon went on a 27-5 run in the second half. Against Oregon State, the Sun Devils found themselves trailing 23-8 to start the game. ASU was up 60-54 before Stanford went on a 17-2 run to end the game. Arizona State relies on their defense to cause chaos and turn mistakes into points, which they've been doing successfully. The problem on defense is rebounding. They've been out-rebounded in each of their last 4 games. At 5-6 in the conference now, the Devils find themselves in the middle of the pack, but aim to look ahead with quality opponents remaining on the schedule. With plenty of Pac-12 games still left on their schedule, ASU still has plenty of time to get ready for the Pac-12 tournament. With Varsity Sports, I'm Mason Collins.
Hello everybody, this is Jonathan Melendez from Arizona State University reporting for the Varsity Sports Show. For today's segment, we're going to be talking about how the Phoenix Suns have a new All-Star duo in Devin Booker and Kevin Durant.
NBA All-Star starters were announced on January 25th on TNT, with Kevin Durant being selected for his 14th All-Star nomination of his career. Among Durant's long list of accolades, Durant has earned 2 All-Star Game MVP nominations as well. Booker also earned his 4th nomination last week as an All-Star reserve. Booker has been nominated as an All-Star for 4 of the last 5 seasons of his career, missing out only on last year's All-Star nominees. This year marks the start of a new All-Star duo in the Valley in Booker and Durant. Prior to this year, the last duo in Phoenix to be named All-Stars was Booker and Chris Paul, who were both named All-Stars in the 2020-21 season as well as the 21-22 season. Durant is averaging 28 points per game, 6 rebounds and 6 assists, as well as a steal per game.
Las Vegas edition, as we have Coral Academy taking on Slam Academy. Let's talk about the first half a little bit, folks. Currently, the score is 32-13, with Slam Academy really doing the works here as far as management and as far as aggressive defense. Some major highlights here has been the works of both offensive and defensive stars here. For the Bulls, we have Andre Cade, and definitely for Coral Academy, we do have to give it up for number 3, Drew Norris, for trying to keep this momentum going. It was really tough here, Quentin, to see how this team was at first being a star-studded as they were, keeping up the aggression, and then just slowly but surely line after 3-throw line after 3-throw line has really messed them up here. But the good news is Andre Cade did not make as many 3 throws as anticipated, so therefore they did have a great chance here to keep the momentum going. I'm Diego Fernandez here, and on my right-hand side is a huge shout-out here to Quentin Wilson as my color commentator, doing a fantastic job here, and also to the Las Vegas crew in general. Shout-out to here from Varsity Sports Show. And we're getting back to the real action here, the segments here. We just got done with only 15 seconds of play here. 7 minutes and 45 seconds still remain as the score is 34-13 still. And of course, right back on the line is none other than Sam's Academy's own Andre Cade. Andre Cade is about to go for another 3-throw attempt here, and is good. To now make it 13-35. Now up by definitely more than double digits here. And really try not to get the game run away here from Slam's point of view. And for Coral Academy, just to really get back in this momentum here, because I don't know if we heard it, we mentioned it earlier, folks, but it is senior night here for Coral Academy. A lot of emotions, a lot of excitement for both the parents, the fans, everybody here watching here in the stadium tonight. And Slam is really just wanting to play spoiler for tonight. So they really want to play for home, as Drew Norris made an attempt at 3 that did not count, unfortunately. But Slam is going to get the ball once again. Slam Academy here, really showing off the statement with their great passing. But they're playing full press coverage here to make sure that they don't get any more points attempted. So when they pass it over, well, why would you when you have Cade on the other side? It keeps on going into the line for you. And almost an interception here by Norris himself. Quentin, what do you think about what's been going on both sides? Talk to me here for a second.
Yeah, Diego, so kind of like what you've been saying earlier. A lot of turnovers have been on Coral Academy's side. They've just been turning the ball over, not really been able to take care of the ball like they should be. That was one thing that Coach was stressing about before the game, is really making sure that they don't turn over the ball and playing good defense. Now, in the second quarter, they started off coming with a full court press of their own, really turning the ball over or forcing turnovers on Slam's side as well, but just haven't really been able to convert off of those. And like you mentioned, Andre Cade has been making his way to the line tonight. Now, unfortunately, he hasn't been converting like he wants to, but he's been getting to the line like he wants. And Cade with another shot right there, no good by him. And another turnover by Coral Academy as Cade gets the steal. Oh! And the nasty block by Trey Phillips.
You know, what's definitely interesting here, Quentin, is that this guy, Drew Norris, has really just been playing the heart out for Coral Academy here. He is one of the many seniors here that's starting onto this lineup, and he is really showing out here for his team to really show why he loves Coral Academy so much and what he's going to do, whatever it takes. When he plays rough and tough, he'll do it. When he needs to shoot, he'll do it. Definitely a guy overall that Coach Arenas definitely appreciates here for tonight's matchup. As for Slam Academy, definitely doing whatever they can most to run away here with this lead and right back onto the line here. Seems like the same old tale that we've been saying from the first half to really make those momentum changers. Well, some more adjustments here. 35-13 here. Another field goal here would just make it a 20-point possession. 5 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here of the third quarter. As, of course, Andre Cade is tossing it over to none other than Elijah Young. Elijah Young has also been a star-studded here player to really make the plays when it matters most. Andre Cade coming up here and aggressively done. And, folks, whoa. As we are taking a technical break here, folks, we're going to be right back here. This is Las Vegas' Varsity Sports Show, Coral Academy versus Slam Academy.
Hello everybody, this is Jonathan Melendez from Arizona State University reporting for the Varsity Sports Show. For today's segment, we're going to be talking about how the Phoenix Suns have a new All-Star duo in Devin Booker and Kevin Durant.
NBA All-Star starters were announced on January 25th on TNT, with Kevin Durant being selected for his 14th All-Star nomination of his career. Among Durant's long list of accolades, Durant has earned 2 All-Star Game MVP nominations as well. Booker also earned his 4th nomination last week as an All-Star reserve. Booker has been nominated as an All-Star for 4 of the last 5 seasons of his career, missing out only on last year's All-Star nominees. This year marks the start of a new All-Star
Show Las Vegas edition, or Las Vegas Game of the Week, Coral Academy versus Slam Academy. We're coming back now here from a technical delay here, as some of the moments did get a little hot between 2 of the players for both Slam and Coral Academy. Both cools have tempered off just a little bit here, enough for it to continue play, but we never stand for actions like that where it gets too aggressively violent. We all are in the name of basketball, which is definitely not a sport that needs to go onto that level. So as that said, we're going to continue on with the game here, and the refs are just talking to the players now about what's going to happen as per these free throws. As the first free throw is made by Andre Cade here for Slam Academy for the Bulls. Definitely a great guy that's been onto the line over and over and over again for tonight's matchup. And as he checks attempts for a second free throw. He is now on fire, pretty much locked into the zone here. New current score, 37-13 with 5 minutes and 49 seconds left remaining. Quentin, what are your thoughts about all this?
Yeah, as you saw, Andre Cade knocked down both his 2 free throws from the shooting foul, but he also picked up a tech there as well from the little scuffle there. As we have Tanner Gorell at the line for the technical fouls. As he makes one, misses the second one. Scores 37-14 with about 5 minutes and 49 seconds in the third quarter. And, you know, the fans were really not happy about the little scuffle there between the 2 players. So hopefully, you know, Coral can use that momentum to get back into this game here. And Jaden Aranas with the ball up top as he swings it off to IU. Back up top to Hamilton. Hamilton's getting double teamed now as he passes off to Trey Phillips. Back to IU. Oh, and a steal by Cade as he pushes left side, and another foul. Cade gets fouled again by Jaden Aranas. And the ball will be inbounded on the sideline. Slams ball. Now Young has the ball up top. Handoff down low to Tomlin. Oh, and he loses the ball. And Tomlin picks up the foul as he turns it over. And as we have there, Cade has been really the answer for Slam so far in this game, as he's just been making his way to the line repeatedly, and also just a lot of acrobatic layups from him. You can really see the athleticism coming into play. And Slam continue with the full court press as Aranas is on the corner, getting double teamed. Handoff to Hamilton as he makes his way back up top. Swing off to Tanner. And a corner 3 by Tanner Gorell. Hopefully that can switch the momentum and get them back into this game as the score is 37-17. And a technical foul is called on Elijah Young for Slam Academy. That is the second technical foul for Slam Academy within this quarter. Coral Academy is really trying to use these technical fouls to switch the momentum and get them back into this game as they trail by 20. Now Tanner Gorell will go back to the line for 2. First one is up right now. That one is good.
As we continue this momentum swing here for Coral Academy with the second field goal now good. Thank you so much for that, Quinton, about that coverage here. But one thing I do want to mention here is that here in a little bit here, we're going to announce to you player of the game. Definitely player of the game is one of the segments that we do here at a Varsity Sports Show to really show who's been standing out, who's been the most brightest and the most shiniest, and along with the winner of tonight's matchup. We'll have an interview with the coach, and we'll also have an interview with player of the game. Just wait till you see soon afterwards on Twitter, otherwise known as X, on Varsity Sports Show. Once again, that's Varsity Sports Show on Twitter, or otherwise known as X. But as we get back to the action here, 37-19 so far with 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. As a breakaway by Arenas, excuse me, folks, here, was attempted. Refs making the call here with 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Crazier things have been in possessions here. Of course, it's not an ideal situation to be in, but 37-19, it's definitely not the end of the world. Definitely with a couple more makes, a couple more possessions, a couple more steals, definitely things could be shining here, especially how Tanner Gorell and Drew Norris have been playing here. As long as they can keep the backbone of this team to really keep that momentum and flow going, we can really see the progression here of how this game can get a whole lot more tighter. As, of course, the main man for the Bulls themselves, Andre Cade, has just absolutely been phenomenal, spectacular. Definitely somebody that you would have to look out here for in the upcoming playoffs here. Andre Cade has definitely been a playmaker for the Bulls and definitely on the line yet again. One of his favorite things, it seems like tonight, is just being on the line, and for good reason. He's just been poised, technical, and really been using things at ease. making things feel very natural for him. As rotations are being made for both Coral Academy, but not so much for Slam. Keeping the same adjustments here for Slam. Coach Littlefield has definitely been keeping on with the defense and, more importantly, the way of the rotation. Coach Littlefield has really been stuck into his gun of who his five are, and these five have really just been there the whole game, and props for Coach Littlefield for knowing which guys are been the biggest playmakers for tonight's matchup. As we continue going for Oral Academy, and as Phillips makes the pass over to Gorell, and out of bounds as Coach Arenas is not happy about that call. Cannot even see where it's coming from. More of shock and disbelief as you can see from his reaction. But as we're going back over to Slam Academy, Slam Academy is currently held by the possession of Elijah Young. Elijah Young trying to make a big play, exiting out. Over for an attempted three on the right-handed side, and no good as the ball goes right back to Oral Academy. Current score 39-21, chipping at the score here in the third quarter. Definitely not too late at all as he makes the pass over to Phillips. Phillips over to the paint line, passes it down, tries to attempt for the paint, and it is good by none other than Caleb Wingate, a junior actually, so the rotations happen definitely major from the beginning of this game from all senior night to now just a probably normal rotation for Coral Academy. And as another miss there from Slam Academy, this is a great sign for Coral Academy, really trying to make the difference here as these Falcons try to come back here. Quinton, what are your thoughts about this drive and this potential comeback happening here in the late third quarter?
Yes, thank you, Diego. Yes, Coral Academy is slowly closing the gap here as they had a huge bucket. And handoff to Tanner Grohl. Oh, another turnover by Coral Academy as the Young pushes up the ball. And a floater by him, and that is good. As Young stops the bleeding a bit by Coral Academy, scores 41-23 with about 3 minutes left in this third quarter. And Slam Academy is still continuing with the full court press. They've been doing it all game, so no reason to switch it up now. Dish off inside, and one basket. A really needed basket there, really shifting the momentum to Coral's side. As he goes up for one. Oh, no good there on the free throw. And Hamilton is now, and Coach Arenas for Coral Academy is calling a timeout. And we will be right back after the short break.
Welcome back here, folks, to another segment of Varsity Sports Show Las Vegas edition. Las Vegas Game of the Week, Coral Academy versus Slam Academy. What a matchup this has been, especially towards the end of the third quarter. Current score right now, 25-41, with less than 2:30 remaining from another score there by Slam Academy. Now, folks, Coral Academy, let's not place it here. Coral Academy has definitely been making their comeback here, and this crowd feels it. In the beginning of the first half, they were scoring less than double digits by a single score of 11. Now they're at 25 here, and it's not even the end of the third quarter. So much more stories have to tell where it comes to a comeback story. Current score 25-44. Much things have happened. Things aren't done yet, and not even close. as number 2, Tanner Gorell, is on the line right now. Tanner Gorell with a second three-throw attempt here, and that is good, making it 26-44. This crowd is definitely hyped up. Once again, folks, we will have a player of the game here. Just tune in for that. That with the winning coach segments as well, all coming on Twitter, otherwise known as X, on Varsity Sports Show. Tune in for that later. But as we continue going here, another attempted three, left-handed corner three, no good there, but attempted shot there by Nico Lee, another senior here into this rotation. Did not start off in the starting lineup rotation, but has definitely made his way into the rotation fairly quickly. And you can see Nico Lee and the others have felt this energy as a missed three has been missed by Slam. But Nico Lee did cover that up, turning it over, trying to make a difference here, passing it, tossing it back and forth. Currently on the ball, Lucas Hamilton tosses it back over to Nico Lee, over down, back into Lee, over, and it's good for one as well, and this crowd is going berserk. Now from the otherwise known as a far skeptical lead, now making it a little bit shorter as they're chipping it down. Current score 28-44, with now a minute 46 remain. Just a couple more possessions here, Quinton, and this could be a game as we go from the line. Quinton, talk to us about what Nico Lee and others from the Coral Academy has done.
Yes, thank you, Diego. Coral Academy's been getting a lot of and-one baskets here and really getting the crowd hyped and getting it behind them. And this could be a comeback win. But the score is still 44-28 Slam's way as Kate goes for a layup, no good. And Nico Lee with the ball pushing it up. And a carry call on Nico Lee. Another turnover there. However, there's still a minute 34 left in this third quarter, and we still have another quarter left to play in this game. So it's definitely possible for Coral Academy to come back and win this game. Now Elijah Young brings up the ball now for Slam Academy. Off to Lincoln Paulson and Cade down up to the post. And a foul on Tanner Gorell on the swipe down. As Cade will make his way to the line again for the night. And Cade will shoot his first free throw here. But you can hear the crowd is really getting behind Coral, really trying to put the pressure on Cade to miss these free throws. Unfortunately, he makes the first one. And Tanner Gorell is subbed out as Drew Norris comes in. And Cade with the second free throw attempt here. And that one is no good. He is 1 for 2 from the line. And Slam Academy still pushing with the full court press. As Cade with the swipe down. Oh, the beautiful hustle play, but however, it is out of bounds. Still Coral Academy's ball. Yes, and Andre Cade has been averaging about almost 4 steals per game. And as you can see right there, he's really putting the pressure on Coral and making sure they turn the ball over. And Drew Norris comes right back out of the game. And Lucas Hamilton still pushing up the ball. Oh, and another turnover by Coral Academy, and none other than... Oh, and another foul by Coral Academy as well, as Andre Cade gets another steal and another trip to the line. Scores 45-29 with about a minute left in this third quarter. And the first one is good for Andre Cade, as it was bouncing around the rim there. And the second one is no good for Cade. Oh, and they get another steal. And an and one basket for Oscar Valenciano as he makes his way to the line again for the night. Just a really unfortunate turnover by Coral Academy. Valenciano hopes to convert the and one here at the line. And he does, making it a 20-point game again with about 52 seconds left in this third quarter. And Coral Academy is just really struggling with this full court press by Slam. They've just been really struggling all game and haven't been able to take care of the ball like they would hope to. And Hamilton is up with the ball, bring it up top. Pass up to Nico Lee, back to Hamilton. And another traveling call by Hamilton. That is about his third one of the night. Yeah, just really unfortunate turnovers in this game. We have about 36 seconds left in this third quarter as Young brings up the ball for Slam Academy. Hand off to Oscar. And another foul by Coral Academy. And that's another thing that Coral Academy's been really struggling with. Just really, they've been getting a lot of fouls this game and been helping send Slam to the line for some easy points. As Lincoln Paulson makes his trip to the line now for 2. As Paulson shoots his first one. And that one is good. And Andre K will be subbed out by Jeremiah Skillman. And Lincoln Paulson with his second free throw attempt here. And that one is no good. And a jump ball off the rebound from the free throw attempt by Lincoln Paulson. However, it is Coral Academy's ball with about 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Off to Nico Lee. Back to, and another steal by Oscar, and another foul by Coral Academy. They just don't have an answer here to get past half court. And they send Slam Academy back to the line again. Now, Slam Academy's been to the line about 4 times within the last 30 seconds of this quarter. As Oscar Valenciano makes another trip to the line as he shoots his first one here. And the first one is no good. And Arana's subbing back into this game. And Valenciano with his second free throw attempt here. And that one is good. Score is 51-29, Slam Academy. And still continue with the full court press. Coral Academy passing the ball back and forth, really trying to get it past half court. Oh, and a nice save. And Aranas with a nice layup to end the court. Oh, and about 3 seconds left. And a really nice layup right there by Aranas with a huge save. Score is 51-31. Coral Academy's ball with 1.6 seconds left. Hopefully to get a miracle shot up here to end the third quarter. Oh, no good. Oh, and basket does not count.
Thank you there, Quentin, for covering the last remaining of the third quarter here. We're entering about the fourth quarter, folks, and it's currently 31-51, and there's not been a game where I'm more confident that this game is going to be more closer than what seems to be the eye. Currently scored, they are down. Coral Academy is down by 20 points to Slam Academy, but has not felt like this. This third quarter has been predominantly all Coral Academy with a catch-up mentality. Definitely not in the situation to be in, and definitely from the last time they played each other. If you look back in the good old day of December 11th of 2023, just a couple months ago, they lost 55-42. Currently, it's looking to be around that same era, but this is not the same competitional field, especially when playoffs are aligned. Definitely been more steals, definitely been more passes, definitely been more points. Every adjustment that's been needed to be made, it definitely has. So it definitely isn't the score of two tails. As far as Coral Academy, you do have 4 timeouts left, and as far as Slam, they have 3. So not a lot of timeouts left on either side, so they're going to have to use these strategically, especially since it's the 4th quarter. For Slam's point of view, they just need to make sure that they can do their best, making sure that they maintain this lead as Coral Academy really make predominant on those big-time plays and try to catch up here to make the game as close as possible, if not take the lead last second. As we get back into play here, Coral Academy's very own Andre Cade has the ball, going back and forth here, tosses it back to the corner of none other than Lucas Hamilton. Lucas Hamilton with a corner 3, and it is good. With a strong start here with the 4th quarter, Lucas Hamilton has definitely been another guy that's been playing like a dog. Him as well as Andre Cade. Have that dog in them. That dog mentality, folks. Definitely for Coral Academy, IU is tosses it over. Oh, with a mixed interception, a bad call there from Coral Academy standpoint. Gives some free points over to Slam Academy with Elijah Young. Back and forth momentum as the action of the comeback continues. Attempted corner 3 there, and it is good by by Tanner Gorell. Andre Cade coming up with the ball here. Trying to play conservative defense. What a pass, a targeted pass right there. Comes it right back over, and once again for another pass there. For an attempted 3 by Lucas Hamilton. Excuse me, not by Lucas Hamilton, by Oscar Vonslalo. Corner 3, and it is no good, attempted by Lincoln Paulson. Now the ball's turned over to Coral Academy of Lucas Hamilton going up, 4 points, and it is good. As is back to 20 points there, but the time is not on their side, as only 6 minutes and counting is for the broadcast. Left to see who will be a winner at the end of this. And Andre Cade with an easy layup for him, as it's been going all night. As the adjustments are being made. 5 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here, as they're still down by some odd points. Later, my color commentator, Quentin Wilson, will be going down to the winner of the game, to their head coach for an interview, as well as player of the game. You do not want to miss that at all, folks. If you want to check that out, just go on Twitter, otherwise known as X, on Varsity Sports Show. Once again, that's Varsity Sports Show, to check out that great information there. But as we're getting you back into the action here, another attempted layup, and it is no good as it's slammed out and out of bounds. Nico Lee has really been showing some strong momentum here. No, excuse me. IU has been showing some strong momentum here defensively and taking the ball out. As they move on the ball forward, Slam Academy with an attempted left wing of 3, and it's no good. Andre Cade has been doing dominant from the 3s, but that seemed to be no good at that time, no matter, because he had a dominant defensive play to steal to make it go out of bounds and get it right back to Slam's hands. Slam currently with Elijah Young, tosses it over a little bit. Back and forth action. Attempted shot. Could be Elijah Young, but no, once again passes to Cade. No good. A little bit of arguments in action there. The ref makes a call. And as we head into Slam Academy, Slam passes over to Cade. Another foul has been called. Armand Badioui does not understand what's been going on there. A little back and forth action. A little frustrated there as he's walking back onto the sideline. Quick adjustments here from Coral Academy. As Phillips is back in rotation now. Cade, over, no good. Now it's back. Tosses it over, attempted three, not anymore, but now with a jump shot, no good as it goes back into Slam's hands. Slam has been continuing to stand on that action. Bring it back and forth as Cade just holds onto the ball, trying to make a readjustment there. Currently holding the ball is Noah Tomlin as he tosses it back over. Some more actions back over to Noah Tomlin with an attempted mid-ranger, and it is good. Seemingly everybody on the Bulls is on fire right now. Nobody can stop this momentum. As we head back over to Coral Academy, toss it back and forth for the corner three. On by attempted, none other than Michael Trey Phillips. As the timeout is coming here by Black, which is otherwise known as Slam Academy, we're going to head it over to Quinton to see what he's been noticing so far. Also, Quinton, who do you think so far has been outstanding on both sides of the team?
Yes, thank you, Diego, for the coverage in that early fourth quarter. Yeah, for both sides of the team, obviously none other than Andre Cade for Slam Academy. You know, he's just been doing it all for his team, you know, whether it's scoring, getting rebounds, steals. He's just been everywhere on the floor for them. And on Coral Academy side, you know, Tanner Garrell's been a real big part of their team. Really, a lot of big shots he's made to kind of keep them in the game. However, there's only about 4 minutes left in this game, and the score is 60-36. So really, it's just a matter of time to, you know, close the gap. But you know, time is not on Coral Academy's side as of right now. But as we head back into this game with about 4 minutes left, it is Slam Academy's ball. As Oscar Valenciano, who's been a real big vocal point of this game, is inbounding the ball to Elijah Young. Now Young is bringing it up ball, kind of setting up top, setting up the offense for Slam Academy. As he swings it over to Valenciano. As he brings it up top, swings it to Cade. Really kind of just playing slow now, trying to just waste time here. Just kind of just swing it back and forth between the three players. And Cade with the pump fake. Oh, swing off to the corner to Elijah Young with the open three. Oh, and a nice block by Trey Phillips. Huge block by him. That's his second huge block of the night, as it still is Slam Academy's ball. And Andre Cade with the leaning three. And that is good by Andre Cade. Like I said, he has been everywhere. He's been the answer for Slam Academy. As Coral Academy brings up the ball now, Jaden Aranis with the ball. As pressure is being put on by him by Elijah Young. Tanner Garrell with the ball as a handoff to Lucas Hamilton. Hamilton dancing with the ball. Trying to get something going here. With a nice Euro layup. Oh, no good. And Andre Cade with the board. As a nice, and a tough bounce pass for the turnover by Andre Cade there. Kind of a little miscommunication between him and Valenciano on the bounce pass. As is Coral Academy's ball with 3 minutes left in this game. And Lucas Hamilton's now bringing up the ball. And, you know, now they're switching off to a half-court press, kind of really just, you know, dialing the pressure down, but still trying to let their presence known. As Hamilton has the ball up top as he swings it to Drew Norris. Oh, off the Tanner Garrell in the corner. Back to Norris. Oh, and a turnover by Norris with Noah Tomlin. Oh, with the lob. Oh, no good. Oh, no good. Put back by Noah Tomlin. As Tanner Garrell goes baseline. Back up top to Drew Norris. Hamilton with the ball up top. Oh, and he seems to lose the ball off the layup attempt there as Young pushes the ball. And a beautiful layup by Elijah Young there to put them up 65-36 with about 2 minutes left in this game. Yeah, like I said there, it's really kind of hard for the Coral Academy to close the gap here. Kind of just, you know, time is not on their side, and really just trying to get any offense they can get before this game ends. as IU goes up with the jump shot, no good there. But yeah, Diego, kind of just tell us how, this game is going to end here.
Thank you so much, Quentin, for your time and for being analysts of both sides. So it turns out here that Coral Academy has been doing great as far as catching up here, as they almost made another layup, but time was just not on their side for this matchup. As for Slam Academy, they have done pretty much everything right as to a degree, just around. As far as Coach Littlefield's adjustments here, primarily almost to none, keeping the same guys over, and when they did, it was like crucial moments to make sure to keep the momentum up. As looks like Coach Littlefield is taking out Cade for the rest of this game here, giving some bright spotlight others on this squad. Definitely a momentum changer here, as the current score is 70-36. One thing about this is the score might tell another story. The Coral Academy had definitely played their hearts out, as his last minute remained, as they were non-stop aggressive throughout the whole entire matchup. Definitely something to be proud of here going into the playoffs. Just keeping that momentum and really fixing up those mistakes. I know they had a tremendous third quarter, trying to make this comeback more real than possible. And as this layup happens here, stopped right there, but just about keeping those mistakes minimal and keeping it more competitive in the first half. During the first half, they were up by a total of 20, and they just kept on momentum that over the course of two halves. And of course, with an 8-minute quarter, it was not as easy to keep it going and to really keep time with it, as time was of the essence. But overall, great matchup here from Coral Academy. Definitely not something to take off as a loss here, but more as a learning curve, especially making it as the 7th seed for the playoffs, and Slam Academy as the 6th if things turn out for the rest of this Division III matchup here of Las Vegas basketball. 30 seconds are left on the clock here. Our color here, of course, you know him, you love him, Quentin Wilson will be interviewing, of course, Slam Academy's head coach here, Daryl Littleman, along with player of the game, Andre Cade. And there's a lot to say about Andre Cade. He really was on the line for most of the night. He was taking up all the advantage. He got into some of the guys' heads for a little bit portion of that game. And overall, what a fantastic player he was, from the paint, from defensively to the walls and down. Definitely a guy that you have to give your flowers to as far as the impact player for this team, and definitely so. 16.1 seconds left on the clock. The game is relatively safe that has ended, but definitely not a loss of margin. Definitely Coach Arenas is going to take this moment, learn from this. It's a tough, bittersweet moment, given that it is senior night. Definitely these guys really wanted to see that win for themselves, really wanted to show what they're proud of for this season. But one night does not determine your victory. That's what the playoffs is for. Definitely a time to really make some moments. As that last second three for Slam, really showing the dominant play they've had this whole matchup. And there you have it, folks. That is the end of the matchup here. Your final score for the night, 73-37 here, as Slam takes over the win over Coral Academy. If you want to continue with the action of Varsity Sports, there's going to be plenty of more matchups throughout the following week here for our teams in Arizona and Florida as well, for more broadcast and matchups. Stay tuned on Twitter, otherwise known as X, for a matchup after the game. Interviews with of course, once again, Coach Littleman, and of course, player of the game, Andre Cade. This has been Varsity Sports Show, the Las Vegas edition. As well, want to give a huge shout out to the Las Vegas crew here for tonight for a wonderful broadcast performance. And this has been Diego Fernandez on my right hand side. We've had Quentin Wilson. We'll see you folks on another game here in Las Vegas.